Hey everyone, Joe here from buildassetsonline.com, and today I'm going to address the question, is the 4-hour work week still possible and is it still relevant? So if you don't know, the 4-hour work week is a book by Tim Ferriss, and it's basically kind of introduced a lot of people to the concept of online business and how you can leverage the internet to basically work 4 hours a week or less and make a full-time income, and even beyond that. Um, so the question of, is it still possible? The answer is absolutely. It is still possible. Now, basically, what you have to understand is the concept behind what the 4-hour work week is. The 4-hour work week is using the internet and using all the tools we have at our disposal today to build a business that's essentially automated. So, let's take, for example, the affiliate marketing business, just because it's easier to, there's less moving parts than drop shipping, which is our favorite business model, but I'll get to that in a second. So let's take the affiliate marketing business. You have a website. The website ranks in Google. People go to the website. People click a product that they like on the website. They go buy the product. You get a commission. As you can imagine, this still works when you're sleeping, and works whether you're working or not. So once you have a system like that set up, you don't have to work, or you can work as little as 4 hours a week to keep it running. But that's, of course, once you have it set up. Now, there are many different types of businesses and systems that you can set up that can achieve this. And by the way, it's not only online business. In our example, our favorite business model is drop shipping, or high ticket drop shipping, to clarify. And we've had stores that require definitely less than 4 hours a week of our time. The smaller stores, and you could just leave them there for the one we just sold. We kind of left there for like 3 years with like 30 products, and the orders would come in, and it was just a matter of kind of overseeing everything with our virtual assistant. So it really didn't require more than 4 hours of work a week. That site sold for around 80,000. I would say it definitely could make a full-time income for someone, just that one site. And yeah, it's definitely, so the point is that it's definitely possible. It's just a matter of setting something up that pays you when you're not working. And as you can imagine, with the internet, it's very easy to do. I mean, look at any internet business. That's essentially how it works if it's designed well. And offline businesses too, if you set it up correctly. So the question of, is it still relevant, is a totally different question. Now, the book, many people who read the book don't understand that it kind of gives you like a high-level overview of everything that's possible to work for 4 hours a week. And Tim Ferriss kind of introduced this concept to a lot of people, but to really understand if it's to really achieve the 4-hour work week, you have to dive very deeply into one of those business models. You can't just read the book, understand the overarching concepts, and then expect to work 4 hours a week. So it is relevant, but it's not going to give you all the tools that you need. You have to use it as a broad overview. So, as I alluded to, if you just read the 4-hour work week, or you're thinking about diving into making that possible in your life, here's what I recommend. You have to pick a single business model, online business model, that you learned about in the 4-hour work week. Learn everything you can about it and really give that your all until you make some money. Once you make some money, automate whatever the annoying tasks are. Either hire someone to do it or figure out how to do it on a machine. Like, if it's something that you can have a developer create to automate, do that, or hire someone. It doesn't really matter. But the most important thing is you have to pick one thing really, really, really stick to it, and don't stop until you make some money. Because to work 4 hours a week, the build up to that, to acquire the knowledge to be able to do that, that's what takes the time. Personally, me and Mike, at this point, we probably could work 4 hours a week, and it would be, we're not doing that because we're trying to build, scale. But if we really wanted to, we could probably kick back and work 4 hours a week and, kind of enjoy. At this point, I'm kind of into the business stuff, so it'd be kind of boring, but it is possible. Anyway, so let's talk about what I think is the best business model to get into the 4-hour work week. And if you've been watching this channel, then I'm sure you know. But the business model that I recommend to get started on this journey is high-ticket dropshipping. Why high-ticket dropshipping? Because you can make money in as little as 2 weeks if you're really, really aggressive in terms of like building, developing supplier relationships, building a store, getting it up there. When you sell one product, you make a lot of money, $100, $1,000, sometimes more. And once you start making that money, you can then automate it, which is, like I said before, you have to dive deep into one business model and make money and then automate it. Now, with other business, and in terms of the thing I like about high-ticket dropshipping is that you can do it so fast. Other business models, like I mentioned, like affiliate marketing, you're going to have to learn all about SEO, how to rank sites in Google. You're probably going to mess up your first time, like I did many, many times. And it's going to be at least 6 months before you even see any form of revenue. It could be a few years before you learn everything you need to know to make it a profitable business. Now, don't get me wrong, when you get it set up, you can be really, really raking it in, ranking and banking, as they say. But if you want to reach the 4-hour work week as quick as possible, you need to build momentum quickly and then reinvest the cash you make from that momentum into those into more cash flowing online assets. You can buy a website, you can buy an FBA business, you can buy a software as a service business. There's so many different types of online businesses you can buy depending on your skill set. But the first thing is getting off the ground and succeeding. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize when they go into the 4-hour work week. Maybe they read the book and they feel empowered and they think they're going to succeed right away. They think they're going to just do something and they try something, it doesn't work. They try something else, it doesn't work. Rather than really, really diving deep and understanding how one business model works, people tend to dabble and try a bunch at one time. And don't get me wrong, we hold a diverse portfolio of different online business models, but we didn't start out that way. Like when we do something, when we're focusing on a new business model, we just do it until it succeeds. Like we don't dabble in it and say, let's give up and try something else. No, you just have to take consistent effort until you make something work. So then you really have an understanding of why it worked, and then you can repeat it, scale it, and automate it. But before you can do that, like the understanding is the most important part. So I hope I'm not sounding like a broken record at this point, but use the concepts of the 4-hour work week as just that, the broad concepts that you're going to need to succeed at an online business, and dive deep into a single thing. So if you want, we have a free course you can check out that kind of shows you how we structure building a portfolio of online businesses. It's called the Online Asset Playbook. It's there in a description. And don't forget to subscribe. Consider liking this video if you enjoyed seeing it. And honestly, we want to hear more of your questions because we don't know what types of videos that people want to see. I'm thinking about doing a video where I go through like maybe the dropshipping Reddit or a bunch of different business Reddits and kind of start answering some questions. But like we want to hear questions from our subscribers so we can do videos about them and provide the most value to the folks that are already watching us. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.